Hey guys, it has been a while since I shot a Vexus video, and I've been thinking about it. And over the years, I've had this thing since 2019, 2080, AVX 2080. And people keep asking me, do you still like your boat and all that kind of thing? And yeah, I'm still running the same boat. I'm still liking it. It's been a little difference. As some of you guys know that watch my videos all the time, we have moved to North Arkansas, so now my home water is basically Bull Shoals, a little bit of Table Rock, and that kind of thing. And when I bought this thing, I had actually planned on just fishing down there where I'm from, on the Ouachita River, the Arkansas River, and the small lakes down there. And, that all was working out really good. And then we relocated up here to the area. And anyway, in hindsight, I probably would have stayed in a glass boat had I known what was going on. But really, I hadn't had too much problem up here running an aluminum AVX. Just a few things, the thing, like I said, it's we're fixing to go into 22, so I've had it obviously at least a couple of years. And everybody says, well, have you had anything go wrong and all that kind of stuff? And really, I've been pretty fortunate. I mean, you're gonna have some things go whenever you have a boat. BOAT is break out another 1,000, and that's pretty much it. Doesn't matter what brand of boat you have. But I've been really fortunate. I hadn't had some problems that the guy that posts on the message boards, that kind of stuff, I hadn't had a lot of that kind of problem. And not that I've seen a lot, but there, sometimes people gripe about everything. But I have had the eye on the front, where you hook on the trailer. I've had it come loose a couple of times. All I've got to do is Loctite that thing next time I tighten it. But it's fine right now, but I have had that happen a couple of times. It's really not anything major. I have noticed lately that I am taking on a little bit of water here and there. My automatic bilge pops on, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a day. And I think it's just hoses. I don't think there's anything wrong structurally with the boat. It's just probably hoses. I know I ran Rangers for years, and every Ranger I ever had did it. And so anyway, that's what I suspect it is. I hadn't had any problem with my remote drain plug or anything like that. I check that quite often. There's no problem there, so I'm guessing it's probably hoses. I don't think it's anything to write home about. One thing that I've had happen, it really doesn't have anything to do with the boat, but I'm running the Mercury Pro XS 200 on the back of it, 4-stroke. And back in the spring, I had an issue where I was running down the lake and one of the alarms went off. And anyway, come to find out, it was a broken flywheel, something covered by the warranty. I carried it over to Hodges Marine in Bull Shoals, Arkansas, and they took care of it in just a couple of days. So it wasn't anything too bad. It doesn't have anything to do with the boat, but the motor did do that. Other than that, the motor's run like a champ as well. So I couldn't be happier with it. Still sipping that fuel. So the fuel mileage is really good. So I'm enjoying that. I guess the only other complaint, and it's really not a complaint, it's just part of having an aluminum boat, I guess. But I haven't figured out a way yet to get my depth while I'm running. The depth finder, I've got Helix 9s on the front and the back, and as long as I'm idling, it does a great job, side image, all that thing. But when you're running, it does not read, and I hadn't figured out a way to do that. I can't shoot through the hull on that aluminum like I can the glass. So anyway, that's that. You got a good GPS with your depth lines on the GPS. Shouldn't have a problem with the mapping. But still, I kind of like having that. So that's one thing that I really wished I could fix. Other than that, I can't think of anything that I've had any problem with. What am I planning on getting ready for next year? I think the next thing I'm going to do is probably put a live scope on the front. And, you just can't hardly fish up here in the Clearwater Lakes without it anymore. And to be honest, I got crappie fishing on my mind as bad as anything. I said I never would do that, and I'm kind of getting fish hungry, so I think that's probably what we're going to do. The other thing is I'm going to put power poles on. I've had it for a couple of years, hadn't put the poles on, and I do see a need for the poles, so I think I'm going to do that. Other than that, that's pretty much the size of my Vexus AVX 2080 experience. So if you guys have any questions, I like shooting the videos, so if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll be glad to help you if I can. A lot of the videos I shoot, people will say, well, why in the world did you shoot a video about that? Well, because somebody asked me the question. And you know, I had multiple questions. Usually, you know, if it's something, just really something rare, I'll just leave it in the comments. But if it's something I've had several people ask me, then I'll make a video about it. So anyway, I do thank y'all for watching. And if we have any kind of issues or anything like that, I'll let you know. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. If you like it, please like and subscribe. I'll catch y'all next time.